What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another live. It's been a minute. Probably what? I haven't went live since last Friday, actually. So I'm here now. A lot has been going on. And I know I'm early. I actually changed the time because your girl is sleepy, okay? But before we get into all that, I'll get on the side notes. Let's get into what y'all think I'm about to say. Yo, Hookah, what it do?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
All right, y'all, my bad. I had some technical difficulties. I'm trying to use a mic today. Yo, what it do, what it do? Y'all, I am exhausted. I'm not even gonna lie. I was debating. I was like, dang, I need to drop this video to react to it. And then I was like, man, I don't even feel like editing. I'm just about to have the truth team pull up, and guess what? I'm about to talk this talk, and that's how we're gonna do it. Just raw and uncut, because your girl is exhausted. What it do to legit music? Boredom. 83 box Chevy, what's up? Y'all, let me tell you. This Melly case is going on, going on. Paradox, what it do? So y'all, I'm here, we got to talk about that new paperwork. When I say it done went crazy, like I ain't even knew about it to be honest. During the day, I'll be at work. I kind of look here and there, but I was working on something totally different. If y'all have been with me in the comments, shout out to everybody that has been putting their points on this case in the comments. Great interaction, great engagement. But I've been talking about all right, I think I got the trend. Hold on, y'all, because this ain't acting right. I,
Uh,
all right, hopefully y'all can hear me. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I had got me a new mic. Obviously, the new mic is not micing. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. But anyway, y'all know ain't nothing new. It's always some type of technical issue. But with that being said, y'all, yeah, this case is going crazy. I'm gonna start off with the new paperwork. We're gonna go over that. If I'm like I said, y'all, I'm tired, so it depends on how that goes. I might can get into something else, but if not, you know what I'm saying, it'll be videos. But I am working on a collab with Music 101. So, and it's in regards to the YNW Melly case. So be looking out for that. A lot of questions y'all had, or not really questions or points I've been kind of avoiding addressing, or I'll tell you like, hey, I got something for that. Because that's coming. So anyway, that's coming. And yeah, let's get into it, y'all. I hope everybody having a good day. May Circle, what's up? Lucille, what to do? Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. And as always, go over to MickeyTruth.com and get you that merch because your girl stay with that work. And I appreciate everybody that been tapping in. Y'all know because of y'all, hey, my voice gets louder. Don't let nobody fool you. They hear me, even if they don't want to. Big Queen, what's up? So yeah, y'all, I'm pulling up the site now. Y'all don't never have it ready. Like Y'all know I'm always late to lives, and today I'm like an hour early because I changed the time. All right. So if you have not heard, okay, let me make sure it's up here. Hold on, let me put my phone and do not disturb. Hold on. All right. So for my true team members who don't sometimes can't stay focused, don't worry. I'll chop this video down later and have it in smaller portions. But today, raw and uncut, because your girl is tired and didn't feel like editing no video. All right. To the paperwork. The state filed a motion for inquiry of all pre-qualified jurors and motion for relief. Okay, like, whew, when I saw that, it was just like, oh my gosh. Matter of fact, I think it was music. Music sent it to me first, and I was just like, child, I don't know. I ain't even home yet. Hey, Paradise, what's up? Happy birthday, man. Thank you for rocking out with your girl on your birthday. Y'all make sure y'all put in the chat happy birthday to Paradox, okay? I was just like, now what in the happened now? I ain't gonna lie. Before we even get into the paperwork, listen. At this point, I'm not surprised at nothing no more. Okay. I'm not I don't even know how to say. I'm just not surprised. I'm just not surprised no more. T, what it do? It's gonna be one thing after another. But I do have a opinion on something, but it's later on in the paperwork, so I'm gonna save it for that. Let's get into it because it's 7 pages long. Okay. All right. So it says, when y'all know I don't read verbatim. However, let's get to the points. Okay. So it says, one, on October 24th, 2023, the above caption case was set for pre-qualification of jurors. Two, juror panel number 4 was the first group of 100 jurors brought up to the courtroom to be pre-qualified. That's when I knew it was about to be some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. 3, those who were available based on scheduling are set to return on November 6, 2023. Out of 100 jurors, 12 jurors are set to return. 5, unbeknownst to the state, juror 306 is a Broward Sheriff's Office employee. After being released as juror number 306 called BSO legal counsel Christian and whatever his last name to inform him of concerning information she witnessed during her jury service. 6, juror 306 stated she witnessed a black female wearing blue scrubs sitting in the courtroom with the deputies while the jurors were being questioned. She indicated when all of the jurors were leaving, she witnessed the same woman standing by the entrance doors to the courthouse on the 3rd floor where all the jurors walk in and out of, as that is where juror parking is located. Juror 306 immediately recognized this woman as the same woman she observed sitting in the courtroom during jury selection, and her attention was drawn to her due to the fact that the female was observed to be obviously crying into a tissue as the jurors walked out. We're going to pause right there real quick. We're going to pause. I mean, listen. For one, they lost me at she's a Broward County Sheriff's Office employee. Is no way. I mean, hey, this is my opinion. It's no way she didn't know who Jamie King was at a YNW Melly trial. Like, just be real. As much as YNW Melly in this case has been in the news, his mama has been in the news just as much. I just ain't buying that of all the jurors, the one that works for the police department in the county did not know who the one woman sitting in the courtroom was. I'm sorry. I just ain't buying that part. However, hey, they said that's what she witnessed. Now, if for some reason she's telling the truth, then that's a no-no. You can't, for one, listen, I'll be real. If I was Jamie King, I wouldn't even move around in that courthouse without either a camera crew filming my every move just for some shit like this, or I would hire my own personal sheriff from Broward County to walk around with me to avoid this. Like, this is one of the biggest cases across the board, for one. Also, what it do, Rodney? Also, this is the biggest case in Broward County right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I was Jamie King, I ain't taking no chances. At this point, they done fucked up. Okay. Anything at this point will be used against your son in this case, right? And I'm just gonna be honest. That's just where it's at. And that will be in any case, to be real, but for sure, fine tooth comb. Like not even a month ago, the witness tampering came along. You like I wouldn't even make eye contact with none of them up in that room in no shape, form, or fashion. Let alone, I wouldn't even moved. Okay, until all of them people was gone. And I'm just gonna be real. Like you already know what's going on. Candace, what it do? So we're gonna continue, but that's just I just had to say that before we got to let's go. Number 7. Juror number 306 indicated the female was by herself, appeared very upset, and was wiping her tears with a tissue. 8. While the courthouse can be busy around standard lunchtime hours of 12 to 1 p.m., panel 4 was not released until approximately 1:30 p.m. Number 9. The defendant's mother, Jamie King, was present for jury selection on October 24th. Damn, this was just yesterday. Damn, I threw myself out. Okay. Miss King was the only civilian non-juror sitting in the audience during jury selection and was wearing blue scrubs. How convenient, right? Paradox said, is there any way to prove she was there other than someone saying they saw her? Well, I don't even, like in that area, at the position, I'm pretty sure that place got cameras. I believe the question wasn't if she was there, because I think it's documented that she was there. I think the issue is the allegation of maybe like intimidating a juror or something. I'm not 100% sure yet because this is my first time reading through it all the way. So yeah, but so far I believe they knew she was there. It's just that this sheriff's office employee that don't know who Jamie King is saw her by like the exit for the jurors. And I think that's the problem. Um, so Rodney, no. So Rodney says so she's not allowed in the room during jury selection. She can be in the room. The issue so far, right, is that she is somewhere where all the jurors are going to walk past. So I think that's the issue. The issue is again the sheriff office of Broward County employee who don't know who Jamie King is just happened to recognize that she was in the courtroom and now at this exit for the jurors. And it gave her pause. It gave her concern, I'm assuming, based on paperwork, Yeah. So Megan says it's in the 7 pages, it would make sense. Too legit to quit. What if she just so happens to be there? Well, Megan said it's gonna make sense. So, let's keep going. Maybe it will. We're on page 2. Let's see here. 10. It was also very apparent that Miss King was in and out of the courtroom throughout the proceedings throughout the day. It should be noted that at no point did Miss King appear to be upset or in distress during the proceedings. On the contrary, she appeared in good spirits at all times. In fact, at one point, Miss King saw a co-worker on the panel whom she discusses her son's case with. Her demeanor was giddy when she witnessed the juror walk in, and the state placed her behavior on the record. When initially asked if anyone heard of the case or the defendant's stage name, this particular juror, Coley, stated he had heard of it, insinuating, they kill me with that insinuating, now they mind with readers. He did not know much. It was only after being brought back in after a restroom break where Miss King could have been roaming the halls with this juror that he eventually came forward and indicated he knew the defendant's mother and elaborated on their relationship. So pause. Okay. I'm going to be honest. Say what you want. I'm going to be honest. I really ain't buying the juror 306. I think the biggest issue is the juror, the guy that they're talking about now. The 306 is just some extra shit because there's no way somebody down there that's working for the police department don't know who this lady is. I'm just saying, it's no way possible. In my opinion, it's no way possible. However, number 10 is more clear to me that, okay, boom, that is something. Now, y'all know I'm gonna play devil's advocate, okay? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Could it have been, not that she was trying to do any funny shit with this guy, since the state is saying she could have been roaming? Maybe she like, hey, I'm gonna need for you to tell them we know each other, whatever, because I don't want this to jeopardize my son's case. I mean, I'm just saying. They don't even know what went on, but that could be a option too. But yeah, like I said, I ain't buying the 306 shit, but I do believe this is true because again, this will be on a record. So when the day comes, okay, and all the transcripts come out, we'll be able to like piece this together. All right, let me see. Vera, what it do? Yolanda, there are bailiffs that works only in court. Correction works in the jail. Do you know how many passes through the courthouse a day? Not at all. For real. Okay, Heather, like, it's no way. I'm just not buying it, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, to work in, like, it would have been one thing if maybe she was like Miami-Dade. Okay. But Broward County, you work for the sheriff's office and you do not know the people investigated, the people involved in your highest profile case at this time. Because it was neck and neck at one point when the excess Tashian case was going on. But that's done. So again, how don't you know? Like, I still can't wrap my head around it. How don't you know? Okay. Of course. Yeah, she knew. Um, if she is a witness, she's not supposed to be in the courtroom. She's not a witness. We gonna finish because my goal is to stick on topic. Remind me of what you just said in a minute. And I got you. All right. Let's see. All right, 11. And for one, before I go to 11, why the hell was 306 there that long? She knew she can't be on no damn jury. That should have been taken care of before they even started going through the process. So that's odd. Cause I don't know, like again, I ain't from there, but I know here where I'm from, one of the first things they tell you when you go into that room, they ask you like the overall crowd before they even get to going down the line for you to say what you do, who you are, type shit. They ask you if you got any law enforcement or whatever connection. So that's weird that she was there that long to see all that. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion on that one, but that's a little fishy. 11. The state also noted that Ms. King left the courtroom prior to the jurors' dismissal during the afternoon session of jury selection on October 24th, 2023. She also walked in late while the jurors were all in the hallway waiting to enter. And see, this is why I said, fooling around with no people down there, I would have had cameras with me at all times or paid one of their damn officers to walk around with me to avoid this. Because now every move, she turned to the left to scratch her ass one time. She probably was trying to give a signal to one of the jurors. Like that, I mean, that may sound far-fetched, but I'm just saying at this point, it could be anything, okay? I'm just, man, niche. Talk about it. Y'all know, listen, this case here has definitely put me on some conspiracy. Y'all know I don't even be fooling with that. But some of this stuff just be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Really. That's wild. Okay, let's go to 12. 12. The state is aware that Ms. King is typically dropped off in front of the main entrance to the courthouse, which is nowhere near the juror parking garage. 13. The state is also aware that during the prior trial, that individuals associated with defendant Lauderd around the same area. Ms. King positioned herself while jurors were walking freely to their vehicles. All right, pause. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Pause. For one, Obviously they watch her. That's apparent because they even know what her moves was at the first trial. Okay. For two, if you are really trying to save the integrity of this case, why isn't it officers at the juror exit? Why? This is again the highest profile case in that county. Why isn't it on lockdown on that floor during this time? Like, let's be real. I mean, I've been to like mediocre cases, like here in my city, and they be like Fort Knox, okay? So how is it? And then for one, again, no matter what theory or what side you think you're on or want to be on, at the end of the day, they have alleged this is a gang-related crime. So again, like, what's going on? Let me see what y'all been saying. Melly is not the only high-profile case going on in Broward County. What other trial they have that's high-profile down there now? Broward County just got a new courthouse. It's a bit confusing. Melly mom can't ask for an escort. She better ask for something. Man, come on. Olivera, listen. This is the second go round. Okay? You whatever reason, the shit ain't go right the first time. Okay? It's going on again. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is why I say they ain't taking this serious. And I'm gonna say that on both sides. They ain't taking it serious. Because if you was, it would be no, man. For one, if, and I'm again, the last juror that wrote this letter to said ASA Bradley, I still thought that was weird for them to reach out to the ASA and not the judge for their concern, but whatever. You already got one juror that had so-called sent a letter in saying, giving you a roadmap to what not to do this time. That should have gave you poise to pay attention more. Like, I don't understand that. That's a little. Why they not put up for the duration of the case? Well, they got to be selected first. See, that's the thing. Once they're selected, it's different. Yeah, that's just crazy. All right, 14. It is apparent Miss King positioned herself in an area that is known for where these prospective jurors will be present. It is highly inappropriate for Miss King or any other party to place themselves in a position where their conduct could have an impact on the jury. Position yourself at the jury's parking garage and crying in a clear attempt to manipulate or influence potential jurors returning for attorney questioning. Well, y'all say what y'all want, okay? Y'all say what y'all want. But for one, if a juror is easily influenced because somebody is crying, they don't need to be on the jury. Like, this is a double homicide trial. They are showing pictures and all. If you cannot handle seeing a person cry, you should not be on the jury, for one. For two, if it's so inappropriate, and according to this document, people associated with the defense before was doing it, found allegedly a roadmap of the jurors from the first time. Why the hell is you making it where people could stand right there? Like, come on. I ain't getting it. Is it just me? Is anybody else like saying like this shit don't make sense? But listen, it's gonna be an ass of comments under this saying, "Oh, you got tunnel vision, this and that." Come on, we gotta call a spade a spade. We got to use the logic that they're saying. They're saying it's inappropriate for anybody associated with the defense of anybody to be right there. If you know that, and you're also stating that the first trial it was like that, why the hell is it accessible now? Why? Like, it doesn't make sense. And that's common sense. Okay, bam. Prime example for the naysayers in the back. Okay, your house get robbed. You realize they came through a window that the lock doesn't work.
What are you going to do to avoid that the next time? You going to make sure that motherfucking window can lock. Or you going to leave the window unlocked and say, well, they probably got through the back window because it doesn't lock. Come on, man. That's not, come on. That's why at this point, like I said, man, when people will be like, oh, the state filed a new motion, I don't even be like jumping to go look. Because at this point, it's just all over the place. KOF, what it do? Loud Pet, what it do? B Shield, what's up? They are trying to get him on anything. It shows they don't have a strong case. Witness tampering drugs, and now his mother, he will not get a fair trial. He will not. And I'm gonna wait because I got something to say to that. I'm gonna wait to the end though. So let's keep going. All right, 15. Furthermore, juror 349, so this is a different juror, informed the state that while walking into the courtroom and while seated in the courtroom with her fellow jurors, so this is the second female, Miss King made it a point to try and make intense eye contact, oh Lord, with her. Juror 349 described this behavior as someone clearly trying to get her attention and speak with her eyes. Juror 349 interpreted Miss King's behavior as a way for Miss King to try and approach the juror later, which was extremely uncomfortable. Juror 349 indicated Miss King was seated quite close to her, and this is why she could see her while seated in a courtroom for questioning. Listen. Yo, okay? All right. I'm gonna go there because I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't now. Before, let me say this: I have definitely been in trials plenty of times. Okay, I have sat there and watched strangers go to trial. I've sat there and watched family members go to trial. Hell, I've been at my daddy's trial, so I had definitely sat through trials. I even did jury. I wish it was a murder case, but I never did a murder case. But I've been on the jury panel before. If you cannot, now again, if this lady is reaching, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the lady did look at her. Okay, maybe she did. But if you can't handle somebody looking at you, you don't need to be on the jury. Because guess what? When this trial starts back up and the family of the victims are there crying, going through their emotions they're going through, what you gonna say then? If a relative look over at you. Come on, we gotta be fair. We got to keep the same energy for both sides. So again, they need to cut 349 because if you can't, for one, look the other way. What you looking? What you looking at her for? Look the other way. Look the other way. You are on a high-profile case, murder case. Man, you know how many people try to avoid that shit? Man, come on, listen. They already had the same thing. Matter of fact, I don't think, was it this case? Man, I know, look at somebody. I think it was O Block. Even the O Block case had to keep the identity secret and shit from the people because being on the jury is some real shit, real business. But at the same time, man, hey, you gonna have to get a little tougher skin if you gonna get picked to be on that jury for real. I'm trying to keep up with what y'all said. The sheriff is with the jury only when they. But see, it's not even about being with the jury. It's about fixing your fuck ups from the first time. If that area was unsecured the first time and it was an issue, hell, y'all done open a whole witness tampering case, showing freaking pictures and shit of juror's name and shit. You need to be able to secure that area. Period. Ain't no way y'all leaving a area that was already issued and keep it an issue this time. That's crazy. You need to be truthful and honest with yourself. You're rooting for the release of a murderer. You need to check yourself. And you need to go find you somebody to play with in traffic. And I might answer that question, but we're not doing that. Let me be clear on this, okay? People viewers, listeners, fucking trolls that think like that is going to be the reason, like many other cases, the case is going to fucking get thrown out at appeal because of that. It's either you believe in the legal system or you don't. And that's, in matter of fact, let me take this paperwork now because I'm like, it be so irritating. So irritating. You either believe in the legal system or you fucking don't. Period. You cannot sit here and say, fuck it. He's a murderer. Give him the fucking death penalty now. That's not how the fucking legal system works. At all. It's either you believe in it or you don't. Ain't no halfway. I have said here on this platform many a times, hell, y'all know my go-to example is R. Kelly. Y'all know I don't stand for motherfucking crimes against kids at all. But when you leave it to the legal system to handle, it has to be done correctly. Or guess what? At the end of the trial, when the jury said guilty and the family is, oh, yes, boom. And then 4 years later, that same person is out walking around and they have to relive that, is because of people with that mind state that doesn't believe to follow the rules to get it done right. Like, that's it. Like, that shit be so irritating, y'all. Like, content is content, but come on, let's be real. That's not how the legal system works. People who think like that, y'all don't need the legal system. Y'all need to handle that shit in the streets because that's the only way that shit makes sense. Once you allow the district attorney to handle it, you need to go by their laws, their rules, how that shit works. If not, handle that shit in the street. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to. That shit irritating. Bosses, what it do? No problem, I got it. HBK, what's up? Yeah, like that shit just crazy. Candace, what it do? Kimbella. No one is saying he innocent. The point is what they can ask. Thank you. You know what? Paradox. Y'all, make sure at Truth Team, make sure you say happy birthday to Paradox. Listen, y'all be tripping. Cause I've never said Melly was innocent or guilty at all. Never. Ever. Please check the videos. I've never said it. I definitely have said free Melly, right? And for those who actually rock with the content, y'all know why I say it. Because for one, they ain't doing it right by the legal system. Like, at all. The shit is a stretch. But at the end of this paperwork, I am going to say something. And we'll see where everybody feels about it. But yeah, like, come on. Like, keep it like, Dre, what's up? Is this Holyfield? Said, I believe in it. It's done had me locked up most of my life. That kid straight up did that. Hey, and if he did, that's fine. Do you know how many, listen, do you know how many people have done something and got off because based on the legal rules, their case was proven to just be that? Y'all know how many people that are innocent end up getting convicted because their legal team wasn't the best at playing by the rules? This shit here, like I said, the biggest freaking conspiracy or the biggest fucking organization that should be part of fucking RICO is the freaking legal system, for sure. It's not about it's not really about guilt or innocence, to be real. It's about how you can piece that shit together to make it make sense for your point. This is what I've been telling y'all while I've been doing my alternate theory compared to the state. It's about how you can put the fucking pieces together to make 12 people believe what you're saying. Listen, did anybody ever look into Boosie's trial when he went up for the death penalty for the murder? He got acquitted by 12 people. For sure. Have y'all heard Boosie
throw his shots at his baby mama in regards to that same person who murdered he was on trial for? Again, that's, hey, the legal system is one thing. Hey, and that's just how I go. Period. Let me see. I'm trying to keep up where I'm at. T Dog said I had a family member locked up for 25 years for a murder he did not commit, and he is getting paid for his time. He was wrongfully charged. For he's free now, but you can't get that time back. Fast, you can't. You can't at all. Yes, the whole case is messed up for sure. Rio says legal system flawed, but we do need it. Compared to laws and courts in other countries, I prefer the US. It's up to you and your lawyer to find a loophole. Thank you. Listen, I done told, for those who are new over here, I do legal assistance in real life. Okay, I freelance. I don't work for one particular law firm. I do a couple of them. I'm in the law library, okay, all the time for cases to look for loopholes. A lot of times the paralegal will do it. For bigger law firms, they may have the legal assistant do it or whatever, but that's their job, is to go find the loophole. All these case texts that they bring up, or the cases to, like, well, in case, US versus Johnson, that's what they do. They go look. So again, it's all about the loopholes. And if you don't understand that, don't talk legal. And this is the thing I be trying to say. That's why I do so many disclaimers when I do drop certain content, because if you can't think case law, thank you. If you can't think in that area, it's not going to make sense to you, right? Law is not law is not common sense. I just want to be clear. Law is not common sense at all. Okay. Case in point, Big Mike from O Block. He literally got his time chopped in half. Chopped in half. Although he admitted to shooting a person, but because they couldn't prove that that person was shot, although he was shot, but the victim wouldn't say nothing, they couldn't charge him with shooting somebody. They only could charge him with a weapon. That's not common sense, right? Hell, right? So the legal shit is not common sense. But again, it's not for everybody. Everybody don't understand it. Everybody is not that invested. I know people, a lot of my truth team members don't do legal shit in real life, but they research it, they learn it. So they're able to put the feelings aside and emotions aside and have the conversation. That's one reason why I can't do fucking medical shit. I can't do nothing in the medical field. I will be too emotionally attached, and I will be too emotionally attached. So that never was my thing. I can't do it. I wanted to do the funeral home and bombing until my ass saw a child, and I said, oh hell, I can't do it. So certain things ain't for everybody. You have to detach from shit, and if you can't detach from it, it's not for you. So these last two comments down, I'm gonna get back into the paperwork. Too many people depend on their lawyers instead of trying to find things themselves. If you do crimes, do your research on those things to be prepared. And bam, and that's a perfect thing, because again, for those who have heard my story, my daddy has been getting in trouble shit my whole fucking life. I started understanding paperwork or the legal system from him. He didn't trust his lawyer all the time. He wanted me to double check. Right now, basically, I'm his motherfucking unofficial lawyer right now. Every time his lawyer gets something, she send it to me. Like, I got the whole discovery I'm looking through, videos and all, because he want me to monitor her. Like, that's just how it goes. So I agree. Yeah, you definitely got to do your homework. People forget you are technically innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, no, they don't forget. They pick and choose. And see, I'm honest about my bias when it comes to kids, right? However, if you put it in front of me, case in point, Fendi Boy, I didn't even want to do the fucking interview with him because of my biasness, because of the crimes he was accused of. But when it came down to it,
and we actually got to talking the legal side of it. It was a bigger situation I had to deal with. I stuck to the legal and I got to the bottom of it. I put my emotionally attachment to crimes against kids to the side to handle the legal aspects of it. Same thing when I did the R. Kelly thing. Again, put my emotional and biasness to the side and said, hey, if the government fucked up on their end, then yeah, they fucked up the trial, unfortunately. It's not saying that nobody's innocent or not. It's rules to it. If they ain't follow the rules to get it done right, then fuck it. They ain't, I mean, he gonna have to get out. I don't know if I'm late 6 feet. I'm not sure what that's for. Let me know. But let's get back to the paperwork. I done went on a rant, but yeah, y'all got again, and I'm gonna say this the same way you want people, and again, none of us, for the most part, is tied to this case at all, like for real. We're outside looking in. But the same way you want people to understand when you say give him the needle, or when you say lock his ass up forever, you need to respect the ones who don't agree with that for whatever reason. That's how it goes. If you are connected to this case, you shouldn't be on the internet anyway. And before the sir, ma'am, or whatever they go by that was in my comments earlier, before you go into throwing insults, again, if you are related or just feel that strong connection to this case, you shouldn't be on the internet. Come on, everybody know that. This shit ain't for fairy tales and fucking popcorn. People get ruthless on here. People are behind computer screens and phone screens that can say what the fuck they want. They say some real shit, some real reckless ass shit. And I'll tell you this, I wouldn't be giving no energy to the internet if I'm dealing with something like that. So again, if you can't detach, don't have a conversation. That's just how it goes. What's up, DC? DC. Look, I ain't fooling with you. All right, where we stopped at? Okay. 16. Miss King's behavior is nonverbal communication and is hold on, y'all. It done got hot in here. I done got my blood pressure. Let me cut my air on. Oh, you hot too? It was still on heat. That's why. Cause I was over here like, damn, is it getting hot in here? I'm over here sweating. All right. All right, 16. Miss King behavior is nonverbal communication and is completely improper. This issue is what the state raised as major concern at the beginning of the second trial, and that is why there are heightened security protocols in place. Despite these heightened security protocols, security concerns have now arisen regarding improper jury contact and attempted jury tampering only 2 days into trial. Again, who the hell came up with the protocol? Because how the hell, okay, if it's still an issue, y'all left a fucking open spot, which was, guess what? Where they exit. You said, the state, and I say the state, said this was an issue in the first trial. So whoever came up with the protocols need to be fired because obviously they didn't do a great job assessing the needs for the security issue. Because the first place I would have put security is at that exit. First place. I'm starting to really I'll save my commentary on that for the end of this. 17. The state is asking the court to conduct an inquiry of all pre-qualified jurors as the court and all parties are aware that Ms. King was also in the hallway during the first day of jury selection. It was previously placed on the record by defense counsel on October 24, 2023 that Ms. King showed up on day one of jury selection and was not permitted in the courtroom due to lack of seating. Zaria, what's up? A trial court has discretion to determine what remedy is required when a comment is made to the jurors outside the presence of the court, and then give case law. But hold on, what was the comment? Was it the eye contact? What was the comment? Did I miss some? Okay, I'm not gonna go into the case law.
doo, 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 doo. And so they got this in bold. So I do, you know, I'm gonna read that part. You do realize that jurors come through a back door in the courtroom. Well, obviously not, because they just said it's an exit in a hallway on the third floor, DC. So I don't think so. We're not there anyway. The court entered a written order that Smith's mother was not to have contact with the juries, not to enter the building unless called as a witness, and not to come within 1,000 feet of the. There you go. There you go. There you go. I knew it. I knew it was gonna get to that. Listen. One person that was consistent at the first trial was Jamie King. One thing, and again, to each his own how you interpret it, but hell, almost every, even Law and Crime, everybody has said how happy Melly was when he saw his mom and when he saw his brother. So, what better way to like take, you know, whatever happiness or whatever, make him suffer even more is to keep his mom away. Hold on, y'all. All right. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I definitely agree with you. 6 feet for sure. People, and like I said, I don't think they forget. I think it's selective, and I think that's why a lot of times when I be like, hell, a case is a case. When I look at a case, I look at it for what it is. Like I said, right now I'm looking at my daddy case. Do you think I'm sitting there like, oh no, my dad ain't do that? Or my dad, no, I'm looking at it as I would anybody else case. That's the difference. Like when you are in that field, you have to stick to the law. You know how many family members have represented family members, and although that's their family, they still had to abide by the rules of the law to win the case or whatever they did. Like again, if you ain't in it, you don't know it. Same way. I mean, this ain't got no type of comparison, but the concept is the same. When the whole Adam 22 allowing his wife to smash a porn star, that situation, everybody was like, ain't no way I wouldn't do it. And I was like, hell, you ain't a porn star. If you into the porn shit that you know how that go, that's just what they do. You don't understand it because that's not your life. That's not what you do. So the same thing, like I said, if you're not into law, and I'm not saying just being an attorney or being whatever, like if you're not really, because it's some regular day people that just like to research and just, you're not going to get it. And that'd be the whole thing. But nevertheless, you know. All right, let's see. And I wonder if they got the camera this. Well, they got to. Ain't no way a courthouse got blind spots. Especially if I can't remember what the viewer name was that's from down there. If that's a new courthouse, there's no way they don't have cameras all over that place. I wonder if do they got video evidence proving she was sitting there crying. But I still stand on, even if she did or didn't, she was crazy as hell to do it because she know they're waiting for anything to take the heat off of them to put it on the defense. Because again, although the defense per se, like Melly don't have nothing to do with it, they gonna still say it's Melly. So, you know, if she was there, it's crazy. For sure. Okay, like that's how I started. Just getting interested in it. All right. That's case law. All right, so let's go to 22. Should a court not issue such a order? So again, they want her to be banned from the proceedings. The state requests at very least that Ms. King be prevented from attending any further days of jury selection. Furthermore, should Ms. King feel the need to enter the courthouse or parking structures, the state requests that she be required to check in with the Broward Sheriff's Office. Additionally, and to be honest, I mean, at this point, she should anyway, because anytime she breathes too hard, they gonna say she's trying to tamper with somebody. So, you know. Additionally, and Barman Smith, damn, that word just made I had to damn that word one from the court is requested as any further inappropriate conduct will also be considered contempt of court. Ms. King has already gone through the trial process once, is aware of the court's instruction regarding behaviors around jurors, and yet she still found a need to stand in the exact area jurors park and cry as they walk by. The appearance of improper, oh, I can't read today. Impropriety alone requires a hearing, and due to her behavior, the requested sanction should be imposed. Now, listen, I'm gonna say this. For one, first, the word is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Because first they said she could have, she did this, whatever. So do y'all got actual proof or not? Or are we just going off the statements of these two people? Well, not even two people. It was the police person that said it. Because the 349 said she just was trying to intimidate her with her eyes. Mm, mm. And another thing, I still ain't getting. So what if she fucking crying? Like I'm not getting that part. So what if she crying? Like cry me a river. Like the fuck. Like this is a death penalty case. It's gonna be plenty tears. Whether it's happy tears or sad tears, plenty tears. You can't handle seeing somebody cry. Hell, I look at my grandbaby cry every day with her faking crying ass. And I'm like, okay. Like I don't know. I might just be cold hearted in some ways, but I don't like come on. You're on the jury. All right, 24. The court was also made aware that 6 individuals on behalf of the defendant will be appearing in court for jury selection on October 25th, 2023. The last row in the gallery has been reserved for them, and the state requests an empty buffer. All right. I mean, at this point, basically they're saying, oh, no, I got to read this one. 29. The integrity of our judicial system has been compromised, and it is. Let me read that first part. The integrity of our judicial system has been compromised. This is coming from the same state attorney office that just had an ASA removed because she's gonna be a witness because of the one of the main material witnesses possibly is going to be impeached for trying to get, guess what? A Broward County Sheriff deputy to lie. Come on. If that's not deflection, they're in the hot seat. Now, shout out to the ASA, what's her name? Buckaloo. Buckaloo. I mean, it's good verbiage. But at this point, the deflection is just too real for me. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I do got tunnel vision on this one. Because, I mean, at this point, like, what you mean? Y'all done fucked up the case. Personally, right? I think it need to be put somewhere else. Broward County should not be the one doing this case. Same way I feel about Fulton County not having the YSL case. They shouldn't do it. They shouldn't have it. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. Hell, if I was part of the family, I was trying to get that move. Because again, regardless of what you say, how you say the puzzle pieces pieced together, too much foolery has not happened on this case. It's going to get thrown out on appeal. Now, I'm talking about the murder cases. Not talking about the witness tampering case. Talking about just the murder case. I done told y'all my view on the witness tampering if all the evidence they're saying is actually there. Okay, the same one. Now, for those who don't know, right? Y'all may be like, well, why they didn't just do this? Y'all know Jamie King has immunity on the witness tampering. Now, I don't have the agreement to tell you the ins and outs, but it's in the paperwork that she got immunity. So I'm pretty sure it's probably a stipulation. They can't get her ass with tampering with a witness. But they can contempt of court her ass to show. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Like, this shit crazy. So in summary, for those, what it do, Tiffany? Hold on, y'all. I'm thirsty. So, for those who just joined,
We just went over the document. In a nutshell, a Broward County Sheriff's Office employee was on one of the jury selectors, or was supposed to be selected, and she saw Jamie King, who she didn't know was Jamie King, standing by the exit where the jurors was going. And they said she probably could have been tampering with witnesses, or not witnesses, jurors, and, crying to get sympathy from them. Then also another juror said she intimidated her with her eyes. And then now they want her either banned from coming or with a have a officer with her. So you say, can the feds? Yeah, the feds can pick up whatever they want. Do I think they are? No. Now, the only way, and I say this, the only way I think they will pick up this case is if that gang part of it is bigger than what it is. That's it. Other than that, no, I don't think they're gonna pick it up. I've saw too many murders slip through just here hell in my city, and the feds don't pick it up. However, when it comes to gangs, the feds would. So if it's a deeper, and I'm not talking about what they just told to us, but if it's a deeper situation, then maybe. Right. And so far, whether you believe or think my drug theory is plausible or not, they do mention text messages about drug deals, and they do mention a lot of gang members. So again, I mean, could be. And who is that, Leo? I don't even know who that is. Yeah, you in Florida, 6 feet. It's definitely some I don't even really know what the word to say. It's definitely some shit. That's the only way I can put it. Definitely some shit. Anybody got any questions about this? Because like I said, that one, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I wasn't, like I said, when music hit me up about it, I was not surprised, because I'm just like, that's gonna be a lot of that. That's gonna be a lot of that. Oh, I do want to bring up something. Hold on, let me find it. I got to find it. Because a few of y'all being definitely giving some good points in the comment section. And a few of y'all, I don't know where y'all be listening to shit at, because somebody was like, well, how does that make sense? And he changed clothes. I said, hold on. Well, for one, who said he changed clothes? Because I ain't say none of that. It's like, do people really listen to what I be saying? Because it seems like people be taking what they hear from everywhere and just like put it together. And it just be crazy. Okay. Damn, what was it? Damn. Oh, let me see. I don't even know what document it is. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. The state fucked up, and I'm gonna tell you, and I ain't talking about just this recent stuff. They messed up because ASA Bradley was overzealous for one. What they should have did, like they had from the beginning, they should have allowed Bortland and Melly to stay tried together. Didn't go for the death penalty, and they would have got a conviction the first time for life for both of them. But because ASA Bradley or the DA, was it an election year that year or something? I'm not sure, but whatever they got going on, went for that death penalty within 2 months of Melly being locked up. They severed Melly and Portland. That's why it's 2 trials now. That's where they fucked up at. That's where they fucked up at. And that's why they're not going to get guilty on the murders. It's going to be manslaughter. And I'm about to go over something as soon as I find it, because some of y'all may not have paid attention.
When did they do that mistrial? In July? I don't know how big Broward County is. Is Broward County huge? Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be random people, so I mean it's plausible. But see, like I said, I believe that part. I believe the part that she knew the person. It's that damn sheriff employee that I don't believe that shit true, to be honest. I just think that was extra fluff. That's just my opinion though. Y'all believe what y'all want. I ain't buying that one. Um Damn. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Is this it? I'm trying to look for the notes from the jury after the last trial. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to find it. That's not it. Shoot. Hold on, y'all. I'm still looking. Damn. I could have sworn, didn't they show us? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm making up stuff on that one. I could have sworn they showed us the actual paper. How did we come to the conclusion of the 9-3? Where did that come from? Was that only from what the juror had said to the news? I could have sworn it was a paper. All right, well maybe. Dang it! I could have sworn. Oh, what's this? What's this? Is this it? Okay, I think this is it. Hold on, let me make it bigger. This is Chris. What it do? All right, y'all. I'm coming. I'm trying to I want to go over something because I think a lot of y'all be I know I fall asleep during a lot of the trial stuff, but I don't mind reading the paperwork, and I think a lot of y'all selective listen and probably don't even look at the paperwork for real. So it'd be like that. Okay, what did it do, Sharice? I think I found. I think it's this. Malik, what's up? One of the potential jurors in Broward County Deputy. Is that legal? No. And that's what I was just saying. Malik, I just went over that paperwork too. But I know here where I'm from, that's one of the first questions they ask you, like if you a judge or attorney or anything like that. So how the hell they made it through all the way to that point to be still in there as a employee? I ain't buying it. Okay. I ain't buying it. I think this is what I was looking for. Um, Jury instructions. Oh, is this? Well, I do want to look at it. Jury instructions real quick. All right, cause some of y'all just don't know exactly. I think it. I have to find a page um to show what they was voting on, but I do believe they said it to the news too. But we'll get to that. I keep telling y'all, the judge gave jury instructions to follow while they was in there. And I think maybe some of y'all missed that. Okay. So, first and foremost, right? The actual charges are first degree murder twice. And I believe it's like with a deadly weapon. Twice. 2 counts of that. Okay.
It also says first degree murder includes a lesser charge of manslaughter. Both are unlawful. However, a killing that was excusable or that was committed by the justifiable use of deadly force is lawful. Okay. If you find Anthony Williams and or Christopher Thomas were killed by Jamel Demons, you will then consider the circumstances surrounding the killing and deciding if the killing was first degree murder or manslaughter, or whether the killing was excusable or resulted from justifiable use use of deadly force. Some people think murder and manslaughter is the same. It is, but it ain't. And I think that maybe where a lot of y'all get confused at. But we're gonna go through it real quick. So I believe most of y'all will know what justifiable homicide is, like self-defense. You're protecting yourself. So we're gonna keep going. Excusable homicide, right? The killing of a human is excusable and therefore lawful under any one of the following three circumstances. When a killing is committed by accident and misfortune and doing any lawful act by lawful means that usually ordinary caution and without any unlawful intent. Okay. Two, when the killing occurs by accident, not going to dwell on that one either because I want to get to. Hold on. Did I pass it? Was it about to say something else? Oh, okay. Let me keep going. All right. So they break down premeditated murder and what you have to look for, right? So to prove the crime of first degree premeditated murder, the state must prove the following three elements beyond a reasonable doubt. Anthony Williams is dead. The death was caused by the criminal act of Jamel Demons. There was a premeditated killing of Anthony Williams. And it goes into detail. So these are the instructions that was provided. I know personally I fell asleep when they read them. However, it's in writing too. Okay. That's how I look at it. Not gonna drill too much on that. Like I said, it's available for anybody. It goes into what's what. Oh, let me go back up. It also, okay, breaks down what a criminal gang associate means and what a criminal gang member means also. So it's very in depth, okay, about what they say. Okay, so they say the same thing for the next victim. Trying to get to the manslaughter one, y'all. It's been a while since I looked at this document. All right. Now it says, when there are lesser included crimes or attempts, in considering the evidence, you should consider the possibility that although the evidence may not convince you that the defendant committed the main crimes of which he is accused, there may be evidence that he committed other acts that would constitute a lesser included crime. Therefore, if you decide that the main accusation has not been proved beyond a reasonable doubt, you will next need to decide if the defendant is guilty of any lesser included crime. The lesser crime indicated in the definition of murder in the first degree is manslaughter. All right, let's get into exactly what manslaughter is. To prove the crime of manslaughter, the state must prove the following two elements beyond a reasonable doubt. Anthony Williams is dead. Two, Jamel Demons intentionally committed an act or acts that caused the death of Anthony Williams, or Jamel Demons intentionally procured an act that caused the death of Anthony Williams. Okay. Every person has a duty to act reasonably towards others. If there is a violation of that duty without any conscious intention to harm, that violation is negligence. And I know I said it wrong. I can't say that word to save my life. The defendant cannot be guilty of manslaughter by committing a merely act. I'm not saying it no more. Or if the killing was either justifiable or excusable homicide, as I have previously instructed you. So again, this is coming from the judge. Okay. They're very detailed. In order to convict of manslaughter by act, it is not necessary for the state to prove that the defendant had an intent to cause death.
only an intent to commit an act that was not merely justified or excusable, and which caused death. Okay. To procure means to persuade, induce, prevail upon, or cause a person to do something. If you find that Jamel Demas committed manslaughter, and you also find beyond a reasonable doubt that during the commission of the crime he actually possessed a firearm, you should find him guilty of manslaughter with actual possession of a firearm. If you find that Jamel Demas committed manslaughter but did not actually possess a firearm during the commission of the offense, you should find him guilty only of manslaughter. Okay? These are the instructions. Okay. Beautiful soul, you're a regular. So just calm. I got you. So beautiful soul. I can't put your comment up because you said killed on it, but believe that he killed him. Cool, that's fine. Half the internet probably does too, and the other half probably don't. But again, we're talking about what the instructions for the judge were. Okay, that the 12 people actually had to listen to, not just people on the internet talking. So just focus real quick. I feel you. I got you. But just focus. Okay. I went over this for a reason, and I need to find where it's at, because once we find what they were voting on, because again, according to one of the alleged jurors, the same juror they saying sent the letter to the ASA Bradley, they were going to find him guilty of manslaughter, not murder. So this again, okay, just y'all minds, let beautiful soul be. They be here a lot. Just let them be. Do, do, do. So it says actual possession of a firearm means the defendant carried a firearm on his person or had a firearm within immediate physical reach with ready access with the intent to use the firearm during the commission of a crime. Untamed, what's up? So it says if you find that Jamel Demas committed manslaughter, and you also found beyond a reasonable doubt that during the commission of the crime he was a criminal gang member or associate as defined below, and the aforementioned activity was committed with the intent to benefit, promote, or further the interests of the criminal gang, you should find him guilty of manslaughter as a criminal gang member or associate. If you find that Jamel Demas committed manslaughter but find that he was not a criminal gang member or associate as defined below, you should find him guilty only of manslaughter. Beautiful. So I know. That's why I told my mom to let you be. I know. And see, what people don't understand, when you come around for a while, other than just when I only post Melly stuff, I get to know what you be on. So it don't be no issue. But it be the new ones that just be popping in because of the title and then expect me to really care what they be saying. So nah, you good. All right. Okay. Okay. It says the same thing for the next count. I really don't think this is what I was looking for as far as the jury, but hold on. Yeah. They even had instructions on how to weigh the evidence. But give me a second, because I really want to find, I could have sworn, okay, it was, hold on, is this it? It was an actual document, though. I could have sworn, like in my mind, I saw it. You know, like in my mind, I saw it. But maybe I'm tripping. Hold on, I'm literally clicking through everything. So give me a second. I don't know why I'm thinking I saw that paper. I know they said it, but Mm, dang, y'all, because what was on there? I got some other things I'm going to say too, but hold on, I'm trying to stay focused. Y'all know I get sidetracked. I know it's somewhere on here. I know it's somewhere on here. I could have sworn we went over it. I just got to find it. If anybody know where that form is, and let me know, okay? Cause this ain't it. So they got this, but this ain't. But see, after further discussions, reviewing of evidence, speaking freely among the jurors, we are still unable to reach a unanimous verdict. But I need to see where the actual breakdown of the 9-3 and what they were stuck on. Cause I do know the jurors spoke on it, but free. Cause remember, it was a whole thing that they were saying. It might be. It was a whole thing that they were saying. It was 11-1 or something, and somebody shared it from a fake Jamie King page, and yeah, it was a lot going on. Yeah, cause I don't see nothing else. That it could be sealed now. You know what? I do see a sealed document too. That may be it. Cause that is one right there. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that might be it. Cause I done clicked on all the other ones. All right, so let me find. Hold on. Let me close some of these tabs. Let me just find the news. Um, mm, good. Okay. What news? See, it be the review for me. Like, hold on. And now, right now, everything is just about Jamie King and the issue with. Oh, hold on. I think I found the interview. Hold on. Okay, I do have a lot. Big. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I do have a passion for this for real. Like, I do this shit for fun. Like, literally. It's like interesting to me. And I think that's why I can kind of separate myself half the time. And people just be like, ain't no way. All right. So let's see. Uh, I swear in my mind it was a page. It's a paper somewhere. I might have to find. Y'all know I did so many lives on this case. I can't even tell you which one I was actually the one. But I'm gonna have to look through it or get one of my team to look through it and find the one we went over it. Okay. Hold on, let me pause it. Pause it. All right. Oh, here we go. So it said on the last day of deliberations, the former juror said that while it appeared they were 11-1 to convict Demons of manslaughter with a deadly weapon, a woman pulled two other jurors aside and spoke. Okay. So they were, again, they were going to do manslaughter with a deadly weapon. They don't speak of if they was going to do the gang part. All right. Did I close that tab out? I think I did. Hell yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't. All right, so hold on. Let's go back. So this is per the jury instruction, okay? If you find that Jamel Demus committed manslaughter and you also find beyond a reasonable doubt that during the commission of the crime he actually possessed a firearm, you should find him guilty of manslaughter with actual possession of a firearm. Okay, that's what it says. And just for those, oh, here we go. In order to convict of manslaughter by act, it is not necessary for the state to prove that the defendant had an intent to cause death, only an intent to commit an act that was not merely negligence, justified and excusable, and which caused death. So, by that charge, if that's correct, because I believe that's what that paper is. In my mind, I'm seeing the paper. I don't know if I'm for real with the paper or not. It was manslaughter with a deadly weapon. Now, 11 of them originally, according to the juror, felt yes, guilty to that. One did not, or whatever, whatever. Even that one, still, it would have been a mistrial because all of them had to be it. So, with that being said, let's look at this. Manslaughter with a deadly weapon, Florida. I put Florida, Florida. How much time I'm looking for weapon? Google acting crazy. Okay, let me see. Is this a good one? Is this a good one? All right, here we go. All right. And this is the Rickman Law Firm. Okay. I don't know who Rickman's is. It came up on Google. Hold it as close to, you know, whatever. But this is, look, I don't know the times for these charges. So Google is where I'm at. But according to this, it says manslaughter with a firearm in Florida. When a person accidentally kills another human being, they will be charged with manslaughter. Manslaughter refers to, y'all know I can't say that word, form of homicide in which a person takes the life of another person without malice, but uses reckless disregard in the act. Manslaughter without a firearm is a second degree felony that can result in up to 15 years in prison. Manslaughter with a firearm is first degree felony in Florida that can result to up to 30 years in prison. So, with that being said, now again, it's still not murder, but 30 years is a long time. And the way they go on about it, he probably would have got 30 years plus 30 years, and they probably wouldn't have ran it concurrent, or they could have ran it concurrent. Never know. But like I said, if they would have kept the two together, forget the death penalty, they could have got life. The death penalty is the part that's why they're not gonna get a murder conviction. Now, maybe the family or maybe the supporters don't care just as long as he gets some years. I don't know. I just know if it was my family, I want you in there every day. Cause I mean, let's just be real. Even if, say for example, the judge is feeling good that day, okay, and say, hey, I'm gonna let it run concurrent, right? The 30 years for both charges concurrent. Melly is what, 24 or something like that? He still can get out. And then that's not even taking consideration. He already did what, almost 5 years. And I don't even know how it goes in Florida as far as like how much time you have to do. Oh, here we go. 11 and a half to 30 years. Okay. How much time, like how does the time go? Zari said family wants a death penalty. Hey, and they should. I'm gonna be honest, they should. However, right, and I'm just as respectfully as possible. That's the mess up.
Cause for one, and y'all just go back and look at the trial. Y'all go back and read the paperwork. This case was scheduled to go to trial April of 2022. Okay. They filed for the death penalty April of 2019. They prolonged the trial, right? Because the death penalty went up to the Supreme Court. So the whole thing has been um the death penalty issue, right? Mind you, a lot of their evidence didn't come to what year, y'all? The end of 2022, 2023. Now, if they would have went to trial April 2022, they might have got it. At this point, they're not gonna get it. Hell, they wasn't gonna get it the last trial. And like I said, I feel like by wanting, and I said it was on the ASA. I'm not sure who wanted it, but I'm just gonna put it on the ASA being overzealous, and that's the reason why this case is falling apart. And let's take in consideration that again, the state has put on the record they think Melly is the shooter, right? If Melly gets convicted and the jury thinks the same way as the last jury and convicts him of manslaughter with a weapon, right? That's going to give him 30 years per charge or however they run it. So that means when Bortland goes up, how are they going to do manslaughter with a deadly weapon if they're saying Bortland is not the shooter and that evidence shows that he was bending down when the shots was fired? Bortland is only going to get what, max 15 years per case. He'll still be out. He's still young. Exactly, Fig. Exactly. So again, my actual opinion is seeking the death penalty was the first red flag of disaster in this case. That's just my opinion, though. Separating the defendants was another thing because again, the defense didn't ask for separation; the state did it. Bam! There you go, Heather. They want the death penalty so bad that they would risk a murder conviction. Thank you, 83. Yeah, shout out to everybody be sending me super checks. Hell, Cash App. I be forgetting like the other day. They don't never like me to say their name on here because they be like, you gonna forget that's not to say my real name. But I get random cash apps. I'm like, who the hell? And I appreciate it for sure. You know, a lot of my fellow YouTube be like, you got to say it more. I'll be like, hey, it's on the screen, shit. you know. Um, the family of the victim should sue the state for screwing up this case because it is too many people that has damaged this case with lies. Now they do have open lawsuits already. Both families do have open lawsuits against everybody. Hell, I'm talking about everybody. Everybody that they said was a part of the aftermath, even the state witness, Glass is on that lawsuit. Until he changed it. That's something. Didn't someone say they usually don't try two together? Right, they don't. But see, that's where I'm saying that's the problem. See, this is the thing. If they would have tried them together, right, it wouldn't matter who had the gun, right? They could have got, I'm pretty sure, the evidence, because again, it's all the allegation that because Melly got in that left back seat that he had to be the shooter because the coroner said both of the kill shots was from the left side, right? So by now putting a gun in only Melly's hand, regardless if Bortland did it or not or whoever, right? I mean, Bortland ain't the shooter. So once Melly is convicted of being the shooter, Bortland gonna barely get nothing. Music said Melly is innocent. I will prove it on Friday on Triple Threat. If y'all disagree, make sure you pull up. We're gonna have a Melly open panel debate. Shit, Music. You must don't know.
These people getting in their feelings, okay? Yo, right, and that's where they're gonna buy them. But see, if they would have tried them together, you wouldn't have had to prove who had the gun. You just had to prove both of them was there. And for those of y'all that be at my throat in the comments, I never said he wasn't there. Y'all don't be look. Let me tell you, half of y'all, and some of y'all be my own truth team people. Y'all don't be listening, cause I ain't never said he wasn't there. And see, that's a problem, right? Music said he want all the smoke. Oh, they gonna bring it. Now, shout out to the ones that be bringing some valid points, but y'all be look the other ones. I be like, what is you talking about? I done got to the point. I just stopped. I just be like, okay, you got it, because I ain't gonna like it's a debate. They be man. Somebody called me ratchet. Somebody said I remind them of Sexy Red, Ghetto and Ratchet. I said shit. I done been called hood a little bit. I ain't never been called ratchet before. Man, I'ma have this is what started listen, and I'm gonna get into something else in a minute. Well, this is a straight Melly live, so if y'all got questions, feel free to put it in the chat. But y'all know last Friday when I even brought up this alternate theory, hell, I was just talking. You know, the shit came out about Mariah, so I was just talking. The way y'all was all in my comments under that video, I was like, oh, y'all want to have a debate about it. Oh, okay. Fuck it. Let's run it. Y'all do know I'm a content creator at the end of the day. And I go off of my analytics. And I didn't realize it, but you know, I guess I'm the only blogger or YouTuber that really, like I said, I ain't never said he was guilty or innocent. I just said by law, by the legal system, they haven't proved it. But I think I'm the only one that says it. So, boy, I put a Melly thing in the title. Shit, they coming. Shout out to Fig for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay. But yeah, they be coming. So I said, fuck it, let's do it. And y'all, if y'all don't know, hell, I'd have been doing basically a whole alternate theory with their evidence. Like I use straight everything that came. Now, I'm gonna say this. Oh, speaking of which, I believe I don't want. I think it was Juvie Dad was in my comments, and I didn't know who it was. I was like, who the hell? But yeah, he was like his stuff we don't know, which is cool. Like, listen, they can't let everything out for sure. That's any case. But when it comes to the public, hey, they gonna go with what they want to go with based on what's out. And shit, sometimes as y'all can read in the comments, they don't even need nothing to go with. They just be talking, right? Now, with me, hell, like I said, I ain't add no new shit. I just took the same evidence they had. Now, mind you, I ain't had an alternate theory until that statement came out from Mariah Hamilton, because everybody keeps saying, well, Melly called her, but yeah, from what she said, Melly said they did it. Who is they? The state had even me thinking that girl hadn't said he confessed like to doing the killings, but in reality, he confessed if anything to being there. A lot of y'all have been talking about what the coroner said. I got a video coming for y'all. I was gonna do it live, but shit, we'll have to. I don't know. Because we actually have to listen to the coroner again, and look at the her deposition. Because there's a couple things that, again, we just be over here, you know, having a conversation. We ain't trying to solve nobody murders. We ain't got nothing to do with if they find him guilty or not. But it's very interesting for those who do be in the comments, right? That, again, only have access because, again, nothing against family members. They have more access to shit than we do. But the ones who don't have no extra access, only what's out to the public like I do, it's weird that y'all are saying that the evidence only points one way. When, and I can, I'm trying to open this. I can't even open this. Because this is one part of the corner, and I'm talking about the one that was like sick or something, the one that had the mask on. She said basically the headshots was the deadly shots, right? She said she cannot say how long between the time they were shot in the head and the time they were shot like throughout their body after they were dead, how long in between it happened. Right? So they're solely basing the time on the damn cell mapping, and y'all already know my opinion on the cell mapping, and the fitness app. So they're taking, because again, the coroner cannot confirm at 2:22, and I'm just making up a time, 2:22, XYZ died, especially when they already said they ain't go straight to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? They can only give you an estimate like window, right? So, with that being said, they're basing when the actual shooting occurred off of when the fitness app said whoever, and y'all know how I word shit, whoever had the phone that they were tracking or they got the coordinates for started moving around. They use that as the time to say, well, this is when the stage drive-by went on. Ooh. Did we ever find out which witness passed? What witness on what case? This case? Who passed? Like died? That's news to me. Now you gonna have to find out for us, Drew Wells, because I ain't know nothing about that. But yeah, like I was gonna, I don't know. I'm over here debating because y'all know I'm still tired. I don't know if I was about to do it right now or not. But it's a lot of key points that I think again that everybody missed. I even have a video coming where I listen back and I read the text messages that they showed in court. They don't read out every text message on the pages. They only read out part of it. Like for one, it was a conversation, and I know I'm giving y'all too much sauce before I even drop the video, right? Um, they have a text message where the guy that the gang member allegedly Melly is talking to is saying, yeah, Jay Green told his manager you put a gun on him. But I said something, you good though. They don't bring that up in court. And I only picked this particular one because Jay Green used to be with the whole YNW clique or whatever. And in Polo's deposition, he mentions Jay Green also. The same deposition where 1090 Jake name is mentioned too. So again, you know, look, the evidence they have outlined definitely points one way. But that doesn't mean it's not an alternate theory. But nevertheless, for those who can't catch it, I ain't never said he wasn't there. Never said he didn't do it. I said, what else? He wasn't the shooter. That's it. Regardless, if it did came out, it was somebody else, he still would get charged. No doubt. But what if he didn't do the shooting? Is all I said. Y'all took it as I have the authority to free him or something. The fitness app is turned on and the phone is bumping around. It will show that you move, so it's nowhere near accurate. Try it with y'all. Yeah, none of it is accurate. And this is case in point. And I don't know why people overlooking the fact that. Let me use another example because I'll be forgetting sometimes when you say like the Melly case, it be throwing people off and they automatically just see, I guess, red. Let me do something else. Let me give another example. Damn, let me think. Oh, it's definitely off, man. I might tell y'all this. I know it's off because like an hour ago, my daughter left home, right? And it told me she was home. And it was like 5 minutes and then she was home. So yeah, it's definitely off. Damn, I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, here you go. So If me, Music, and Marita Boy are all at a restaurant, okay? We're all at a restaurant. All our phones cell map and show we're all at the same restaurant. If we get implicated or charged with a crime, right? They show that we're all in H3, really? We're all at that restaurant at one point. So say at 1 o'clock, we're all at the restaurant. At 1:30, they show all three phones leaving the restaurant. At 1:45, no, at 1:35, 5 minutes later, they show me and Music at another restaurant, and Marita Boy is at another restaurant. But on the case, they want you to say that me, Music, and Marita Boy is still in the same restaurant. How the hell that's gonna happen? Did y'all get that? If you showed us all together up until a certain point, then you show us separate, but then you take us to trial and say we're all together, how does that evidence even make sense? And that's why I say it's not reliable. Because again, the theory, okay, fuck it, let's go down this let's do it. The theory from the state is that nobody got out that car. Nobody did nothing until the stage drive-by. That's their theory. Right? To prove that theory, they did the cell mapping. The cell mapping shows, again, Melly and Sack Chaser and Juvie and Withers all traveling from the studio going towards their house, right? They're all together. They even show that Withers was behind them, okay? They have that on the mapping, right? They then have the mapping show Withers leaving the group, going towards their house, which can be confirmed by the video at the gate. At some point, Melly and Sat Chaser's phone pick up on a cell tower, right? That's in, again, they can't say the exact location, but it's in the radius of the murder scene. However, Juvie phone is not picking up on that cell tower and is not showing in that radius of the murder scene. However, they point out that it's not in the radius of the other location that Bortland said at first either. But they don't emphasize that it's still not showing ever being at the murder scene. Now, with that being said, still in their theory, nobody left, nobody did nothing. So, if that is the case, cell mapping is not reliable because one of your victims, right, that you are saying never got out that car, never did that, never, the phone never did nothing. It stayed there. It was there when they arrived at the hospital. It's pinging somewhere else, not even at the murder scene. How is that accurate? So, no, they didn't. And that's about to be where I'm about to go. Now, I was having a conversation, I think it was Music. I normally talk to Music about when I be going through my whirlwind of thoughts when I be figuring things out. If it wasn't Music, it was somebody, I don't remember. Anyway, the defense whole thing is to show Melly wasn't there at all. Point blank. That's their thing. Why? I don't know. Because I'm going to be real. The evidence of him, the likelihood of him being there based off the evidence is real strong. I can't even fucking come up with, y'all remember when the trial first was going on, I tried to come up with a scenario, which was plausible to a certain extent, but it's more likely he was there. But the defense strictly was trying to paint him not there, right? They're not gonna be able to do but so much when their whole stance is he wasn't there, right? Which I think is and I don't know. I don't know why that's their defense, but it's no way they not fucking eating that cell mapping because it's inconsistent, right? It's like inconsistent on so many levels. Yeah, that P defense, I had a better defense, to be honest, than that. Because this is just my opinion at this point. As the defense, once you would have shot holes in the cell mapper not being consistent, hell, at that point, you could have been like, hell, they don't know where the phone was or where whatever because the cell mapping is off. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it got to be something deeper that I don't even know what they got going on. But yeah, the defense dropped the ball because there's no way they let that just walk through. You know what I'm saying? It's no way. I even can come up with, like, hell, I told y'all with my theory, I wasn't even using cell mapping because the shit just it don't make sense for nobody to use it in this case. Now, mind you, it's cases where it is when it's consistent. But the fact that one of the victims, who is confirmed deceased, okay, confirmed, is no way in hell y'all want to use evidence where it shows that his phone was not ever at the crime scene. When I put that together, I'm like, yo, what the fuck the defense got going on? Like, how you gonna let that just walk in here like that? Like, come on, bam, get in there. And then, because I must have went to sleep and didn't hear the P part. Because when I heard about it, I was like, okay, so their whole thing is, you know, he wasn't there. Exactly. The FBI. And you know what? Agent Collins is very important. And some of y'all and that's why I say y'all got tunnel vision, y'all don't see it. He's very important because for one, he specifies they don't track people, they track phones. For two, he specifies they can't pinpoint the exact location, only the radius. For three, he's very important because at no point could he even put the phone in Melly's hand. He said that. Which, again, is that a big deal? No. But it is because, again, the only reason why everybody that is like, oh yeah, the state did their job is because you are eating at everything the state is telling you. You're not reading it for yourself. You're not looking at every avenue, right? That's like me saying, hold on. How can what's the word? Y'all ever heard of repeating, like to repeat something? That's how you get it to stick in your mind or to stick in somebody's mind. You repeat it. You repeat it. And I said this in one of them long ass lives that when we was watching the trial. If you keep saying left, 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 then you say Melly. Melly left, Melly left, Melly left, Melly left, Melly left. Melly got in the left side of the vehicle. The victim was shot on the left side. Left, 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 left. It's embedded in you to remember left Melly. Melly and left. Right? Now, yes. And I said it on the live during the trial. That was, if I was a jury, right? If I was on that jury, I see somebody get in the car. I need to know when they got out the car. I need, like, that part was going to stick with me. Okay, 4 people get in, 3 people get out. Where's the evidence of when he got out? And see, that was the thing on the state side. I think they ain't do a good job with. They kind of skated past it, not really really put a like a They left room for like speculation with it. Now the defense did. The defense hell had a witness say, hell no, he got out the car and got in with. I mean, whether you believe it or not, it at least gave a out, right? The state is just basically saying, oh, well, the location ping happened and he asked for a ride, right? Um, Okay. Oh, he asked for a ride at, I can't remember the time, like what, 3:40 something. I'm just gonna throw that out there, right? Like 3:45. He asked for a ride. Or somebody on that phone asked for a ride at 3:40 something. But you're not telling me when he got out the car. Oh, he made a FaceTime call to his girlfriend, right? Although the witness that was supposed to like secure that said, yeah, it was a call, but I can't remember what the background was or whatever. Cool. You're still not telling me how he got out the car. Like in my mind, I need to know how he got out the car. So are you saying they staged the drive by and then he just went away and the car went to the hospital? I would have needed to hear that part. Because if not, it would have been open to interpretation. And that's just me. And I said it when they mentioned it in court, my mind works where I would have needed to know when he got out that car. Hold on, y'all. But that's just me. Some people don't need to fill in the blanks. That was a big blank. Now, another thing that would have been puzzling to me, and you know what? And a lot of what I'm about to say, I just found out in the last 24 hours. But is the whole gang situation. They showed many videos. Matter of fact, let me see. I had all them damn videos pulled up, but I had to exit out of them. So hold on. They showed many videos of Melly. Hell, they even showed pictures of Portland throwing up gang signs. The kick is this though. To me, if I was on again the jury, you're telling me that this person or these people, murdered their best friends. And you're telling me and showing me that these two individuals are alleged either gang members or gang associates. But you don't speak, and this is just my recollection, you don't speak on if the victims was part of the gang. You don't speak of the witnesses that you call to the stand as part of a gang, right? So that would have been confusing to me. So like, okay, you're saying it gang related, but on like what level? You're saying it's gang related as far as initiation. So you're saying the defendant was initiated into the gang after the murders. However, you're showing me text messages of a conversation that a gang member that was supposed to be like coaching him in was texting, right? And he wasn't even replying. He was replying more before the murders. And then if the murders was his initiation, why wasn't he responding to the man no more? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my mind is. Anonymous, I believe you're new over here. So, no cursing in the chat, for one. And for two, nobody said he's innocent. Y'all got to, like, I be trying to be real respectful sometimes, but I'll be honest, sometimes y'all be having me thinking y'all probably ain't got out of elementary school. Like, who said he was innocent? Like, yeah, it's definitely wild. Now, don't get me wrong. This is, again, I listen back to the corner. This is brutal. Like, to kill somebody and let alone fill them up with bullets afterward, yeah, that's shit. That's a fucked up situation. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, like for real. The situation is fucked up, period. Even whether Melly shot him or not, just for one being a part of covering up is that shit. That shit there sinister. So I mean, we're not. But see, I don't even get to. Some of y'all, I don't know. Do everybody watch First 48? Because sometimes the way y'all be acting in the comments, and not really nobody besides Beautiful Soul, but that's understandable. A lot of y'all be getting too emotional. Do y'all get emotionally invested every time y'all watch First? I can't even talk. First 48, because there's no way that show is that popular where people watch it and people be acting like that. Because I mean, I watch First 48 for sure because I'm interested in stuff like that. But it's just, y'all be a little weird sometimes. I be like, yo, ain't nobody said that man innocent. I tell y'all all the time, I don't know if he did it or not. Hell, I wasn't there. You know, I'm going off of what they're presenting. That was my whole reason why I was only going off of what they had at trial. Oh, to continue on with what I was saying. So, in Detective Polo's deposition, he said that everybody was part of the gang. Everybody, the victims, the suspects, the associates. He said that everybody was part of the gang. Why wasn't that included at trial? Because again, they already saying it's a gang related murder or murders for initiation. Why wasn't that put? You know what I'm saying? If they were going to push the gang part, you got to put it all in there. I think they maybe alluded to it with Sack a little bit, but not a lot. So it's like if you're saying again, I don't know what they was thinking, but if you trying to get that case done, you got to put it all out there, okay? Fuck it. You saying this is a gang related situation, you need to tie in all the gang. Okay, well, fuck it. Yep, all on was gang members. Okay, they was in different sets, and this is what Polo said in his deposition, not me. And to for him to pass this, he had to kill, whatever. Like they should have put all that shit out there, because then it would have set with people who don't understand or who's not really familiar with gang life or gang politics. It would have made more sense. So I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it had anything to do with the gang, though. What hell the state do? In my opinion, I don't feel he did this just based on the fact of this case. I watched First 48 True Crime. Okay. Hey, another show y'all should watch is like the real murders of like Orange County. And I think they got Atlanta lost. Them shit is crazy. More so like a person vendetta. I would have been with you to a certain extent, but I don't think so. Because from what people involved with this situation, because wasn't it his juvie daddy that said like Sack Chaser like broke Melly teeth or some shit? I don't think he would have went through all that. They alleged like Sack Chaser jumped on Jamie King at some point just to snap in the middle. Nah, I don't. Unless he was doing something to him that night. But I just don't think so. Yes. So hold on, I'm trying to look for Polo deposition real quick. Cause he was the one that said a lot of the gang stuff. Like he was naming people. I was like, God damn, okay. And like I said, the whole gang attribute, Danny Polo sucked at breaking that down. Cause hell, I got bored listening to it, and I normally do get bored listening to gang stuff because I just don't be understanding why they be having all that shit out there, for everybody to know the ins and the outs of it. Loud Pack, I'm ignoring your ass, okay? All right, so this is Danny Polo's deposition. Who name I'm looking for right now? Let's all right. So, damn. First thing, is YNW Sack Chaser a gang member? Answer: yes. Do you know what gang? Mickey shows the proof. Yeah, you got exposed because you know you wrong. If you never told what you were for. Paperwork, work is what I do. If I said it, then I meant it. Yeah, you know I'm the truth. Yeah, you know you wrong. Yeah, you know you did it. Yeah, you know you ready. Yeah, you know you snitching. Got exposed, now you want to play victim. Jumping online, acting like you didn't.
And you know you told with your chest out. Got in the room, couldn't close your mouth. Your deputy homeboy, what you tell about? Get to work, show the work is what I'm talking about. You already know Mickey Truthful, go get it. Pop out, get to work and put a crown with it. Queen of paperwork, you better put some respect on it. You already know that your fans want my stamp on it. Yeah, you street, and that might be for show. Do the street knows you already told. Mickey Truth, Mickey Fetch, yeah, I'm known for that. He a rat, you a rat, call you Rat Pack. Yeah, you got exposed cause you know you wrong. If you never told what you word for, see me on YouTube, and I did it my way. Content driven, not by views, so you know they doubted me. Okay. Mickey talks the truth. Mickey shows the proof. So yeah, I'm your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork. And I just got one thing to say. I'm pulling work and you rappers ain't safe.
Ask about TZG, you gon' find out from every hood. So ask about me, it's like asking who the realest in it. Look me in my eyes, you can tell that I'm really with it. Just ask about it.
Just ask about me, man. Mickey Truth, Queen of